Some people don't post on social media, and it's not because they have nothing going on in their lives. In fact, it's often the opposite. Psychologically, these individuals tend to value privacy more than validation. While many people feel a sense of reward from likes, comments, and online attention, those who stay silent online often find fulfillment internally rather than externally. They don't rely on digital approval to measure their worth. These people are usually more self-contained. They process their experiences deeply instead of broadcasting them. When something meaningful happens, they prefer to feel it fully in the moment, rather than interrupting it to capture and share it. This shows a strong connection to the present, where real-life experiences matter more than virtual recognition. Another common trait is emotional independence. People who rarely post are less influenced by comparison. Social media often creates a cycle where people constantly measure their lives against others. Those who stay away from posting are less exposed to this loop, which helps them maintain a more stable sense of self. They are less likely to feel pressured to prove anything to anyone. They also tend to have a smaller but deeper social circle. Instead of sharing updates with hundreds of followers, they prefer direct communication with a few close people. This reflects a preference for meaningful connections over broad attention. For them, relationships are built through real conversations, not curated posts. In many cases, these individuals are more observant. They watch, analyze, and understand rather than express everything outwardly. This doesn't mean they are inactive online. They may scroll or consume content, but they choose not to participate in the same way. This observer mindset often makes them more aware of social patterns and behaviors. Another psychological factor is control. By not posting, they maintain full control over their personal narrative. Social media can sometimes pressure people to present a certain image, but those who don't post avoid that entirely. They don't feel the need to shape how others perceive them, which can be a sign of confidence and authenticity. Some people also avoid posting because they associate it with stress or negativity. They may have experienced judgment, unwanted attention, or comparison in the past. Choosing not to post becomes a way to protect their mental peace. It's not avoidance, it's a conscious boundary. Interestingly, people who don't post often have a stronger sense of identity. Because they're not constantly adjusting themselves for an audience, they develop a clearer understanding of who they are without external noise. Their decisions and opinions are less influenced by trends or online validation. However, it's important to understand that not posting doesn't mean someone is antisocial, unhappy, or disconnected. In reality, many of these individuals are deeply engaged in their lives. They simply choose to keep their experiences personal rather than public. In a world where sharing has become the norm, choosing not to post is, in itself, a statement. It reflects a mindset that values depth over display, presence over performance, and authenticity over approval. If you relate to this, it doesn't mean you're missing out. It might mean you understand something others are still chasing. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more psychology-based content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the next video on your screen.